Hello friends, Paul here at the ranch. Tonight we got a really nice night. We're going to be working on a skill that I think is kind of overlooked by a lot of shooters, and that is, it's important to know what happens when you come on your trigger and aim and alignment and all those things, but what happens when you come off the trigger and you want to put your gun in a safe condition. So whether you're using a high ready or a low ready, this particular skill set will be very important to you. It's one of the things that was kind of drilled into me by my good friend Ken Hackathorn. Years ago I had a defensive class with him, and he talked a lot about using your trigger finger in the ejection port, especially of a 1911. You can feel it. It's something that you have this, tactical feel that you're in the ejection port and you know that you're in a safe position. The other thing I always do is I always engage my thumb safety. So when I come off the target, I'm on my thumb safety and my trigger finger is in the ejection port. Whether it's a low ready or a high ready, I'm in that position always. And I think that's a really important skill to kind of build in. So just showing you here, when you're in a situation where you're off trigger, my thumb safety's engaged and my trigger finger's in that ejection port. So always when I'm coming on target, I'll come back and off target and the safety goes right on. On target, off target. Now when I'm in this position, I can move around safely and then engage targets, etc. I feel much more comfortable having my safety engaged when I'm moving than the other way. So with that, let's go hot. Let's run a few of these drills just going from a live fire environment so I can show you what it actually looks like. Going hot. So again, the gun right now is in a safe position. My finger's in the ejection port. And on the up command, I'll engage the safety and the trigger will come down. Up. 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 And again, we're at a relatively close distance. We're at 10 yards. We're shooting at an IDPA target, but that's how the drill looks. Now from there, we're going to move to a situation where we're actually going to do a Mozambique drill. And when we do the Mozambique, we're going to do the exact same thing. So when I come on target in the up command, I'm going to go 2 to the body, 1 to the head. And you'll notice when I'm done shooting and I go to assess the situation, the safety will come on and my trigger finger will be in the ejection port. So let's go to shooting the Mozambique. Hello friends, welcome back. Now we're going to be shooting the classic Mozambique. So we've moved up to the 7-yard line. We've freshened up the target. Mozambique, 2 shots to the body. We're going to be aiming for the 8-inch circle, an IDPA target, and then 1 to the head, which is a 4-inch circle in the top of the head box for the 2 shots. Typically we'd like to do this, around 3 seconds. We'll see how we do today. Again, typically I do it with concealment. Today we're doing it without concealment. But I wanted you to see that when I come off the target, that the first thing that goes in is the safety's engaged and my trigger finger goes in the ejection port. Important that we continue to build upon this safety that we talked about earlier in terms of coming on and off the trigger. So with that, let's shoot the Mozambique. Going hot. Shooter ready. Stand by. And if you'll notice, I'm in a high ready, but my thumb is engaged, the thumb safety's engaged and my trigger finger's in the ejection port. Now we'll recover. And that was in 309. One more time. Shooter ready. Stand by. Again, if you notice, back in the same position. Trigger finger is in the ejection port and the safety's engaged. And recover. And that was in 2.84 seconds. So if you ever get in a situation where you're shooting drills, kind of build that into your practice. When you come off trigger, make sure that trigger finger's in the ejection port, make sure that safety's engaged. With that, as always, be safe. God bless you. And thanks for watching. We have over 10,000 subscribers. We really appreciate the support to the channel. And thanks again for watching.